We're back with one of Spain's formidable legends, divas, iconic, super global stars, especially of the Latin Spanish speaking world. It is my favorite singer, Monica Naranjo. She's back with a sober song. Ay, Austrias. ¿Qué pasa, Monica? Dime todo. ¿Cómo? ¿En serio? Poor chica. No lo sé, Monica. No lo sé. Aye. That's me having a conversation to myself after reading the lyrics. Because nobody knows what quite Sola is about. They've all made their interpretations. Reactions have been people coming along and saying this is what the song's about. But Monica herself has never stipulated what the song's about. But there'll be a fun question and answer about Monica after the video, and now I'm going to go into what Sola is about. Anybody who needs to know who Monica Naranjo is, just click on the descriptions, check Wikipedia, go to the websites to find out who she is, then come back and follow her links because you'll want to. She's absolutely the most incredible person, I swear, on the earth that's sings in Spanish the way she does. I'm sorry, I'm a huge fan, always have been. So now let's come down to it. Let's land back inside Monica Naranjo's mind. It says Monica Naranjo Renaissance, the 25th anniversary. So I'm taking it's from that tour or that collection album that this is the new version since then, because this is Monica singing it solo. Now I remember many years ago singing it, and she looked completely different and it was very pop orientated, but this is an extremely sober moment to share with this star, and I'm willing to share it with you, Monica. And concerning me, two and me are soulmates. I'm your Irish soulmate. I love you. Te quiero mucho, Monica. I can't stress how much I love this woman, and you'll see why in a minute. She is Monica Naranjo Carrasco. It is a Spanish singer widely popular in Spain and Latin America, as said and recognized as one of the most powerful voices of the Spanish and Latin American music scenes. She has performed with singers such as Luciano Pavarotti, is that Rocchio? Yeah, Rocchio Jurado and Mina Massini. Now, Mina Massini, mononymously known as Mina, is an Italian singer and actress, and she was a staple of television in way back. And anyway, Monica sang with her amongst others. Now, all I can say is let's catch up to date recently. I've spoken about that before in previous videos. Oh, and I definitely have to mention the album Memekita, which was released in 22. Absolutely phenomenal for Monica fans. And there's a lot of Monica fans that haven't bought it. ¿Qué pasa? Dime, ¿por qué? Tú muy mal a todo if you haven't bought that album. And you say, oh, I like Monica Naranjo. It's all right talking about it, but spend a little dinero. Come on. Por Dios. But anyway, back to this. The meaning behind the song. As an iconic Spanish singer, and she is, Monica Naranjo has captured the hearts of millions with those powerful vocals I've spoken of and emotional performances that you're going to see. And one of her most beloved songs is this song that I'm about to play to the Western English speaking side of the world who have the translate button on. Solo translates to Alone in English. It was released in '94 as part of her debut album Monica Naranjo, and the song resonates with listeners and leaves a lasting impression. Solo is a deeply personal, introspective ballad that explores themes of loneliness, heartbreak, self-discovery. The lyrics tell a story of a woman who finds herself alone and lost after a failed relationship. And the song captures the raw emotions of heartache and the struggle to find one's identity in the face of adversity. Naranko's powerful voice brings an intense emotive quality to the song, evoking sympathy and a sense of shared vulnerability. Sorry about any outside noise. I live in the city centre of Dublin, and you're going to hear so many noises at this time in the afternoon. But we have the sun shining, and we have Monica Naranko, and me telling you this story. That the haunting melodies and melancholic instrumentation you're about to hear beautifully complements the lyrics, creating, as you will see and hear, a captivating musical experience that lingers in the hearts of those that do listen and have an attention span more than 3 minutes, because today it's unbelievable to be told as a reactor that some of my videos are too long. Pathetico, hombre chicas. Because sometimes when you're a bio channel, you have to explain the song, the artist, the music, to involve the person, to inform the person, to excite the person that's going to listen and hear. And that's my answer. So anyway, back to this. This is all about the rumors about Solo. While the exact information about the song has not been explicitly stated by Monica herself, it is widely believed that the lyrics and emotions conveyed in Solo were drawn from personal experiences of heartbreak and self-reflection. This gave her the authenticity and depth that resonated with listeners when she sang the song. But that's speculation. But then that's what you do with lyrics. You speculate, accumulate, and then deliver a possibility of what they could be about. So I call them all possibilities. To think Monica ever had a broken heart is, for me, it's unfathomable, it's unforgivable, it's unbelievable. But she's a human being. I have her like a China doll in my head. But anyway, I continue. As an artist, Naranko has often used her own life experiences as inspiration for her music. While it's not confirmed whether Solo is based on a specific event, it is undoubtedly a reflection of the universal emotions and struggles faced by many individuals in relationships. And the haunting melodies serve to elicit that emotional response from the listener. They create a sense of melancholy and introspection, further enhancing the introspective themes explored by the lyrics. That combination of Naranko's powerful vocals and haunting melodies creates a captivating and memorable musical experience. What the hell am I talking about? Take a listen and come back for a little fun question and answer about Monica. Instead of breaking down the lyrics, I just feel what we need to do is put, after such a performance, a bit of fresh air and light-hearted moment. Don't you agree? If you do, come back.
Pasan las horas, solo me acuerdo de ti, triste por no poder amarte, loca por vivir así, esclava soy de ti. Y un año de luz quisiera yo tenerte, amante valiente, que vives en mí, y descubrirnos juntos muy, muy lentamente, llegar a la de tu corazón. Solos en la noche, vives cuando duermo yo, sueño que en realidad te vuelves y te traigo al despertar a mi mundo real y un año de luz quisiera yo tenerte, amante valiente que vives en mí. Descubrirnos juntos muy, muy lentamente, llegar a la cumbre de tu corazón, sueños de amor.
That's why she's on my channel constantly. Most people might say to me, I would like to know what the lyrics are. And isn't it funny? It took me to just listen to her there. And I said, I'm going to bring up the lyrics. And if you give me 1 little minute, I'll bring them up in English. Oh, shock horror. So live on air, I do this. Slowly but surely. And bam, 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 we get the English translation, because it is actually beautiful. It's quite beautiful, I have to say. And I'm just going to read them out, that's all. It's like a story. Alone the hours pass alone. I remember you, sad for not being able to love you, crazy for living roasted. I'm a slave of you, and a year of light I would like to have you, brave lover, that you live in me, discover together, very, very slowly reach the summit from your heart. Solos, alone at night. Do you live when I sleep? Dream that you actually become, and I bring you to wake you up to my real world. And a year of light I would like to have you, brave lover, that you live in me, discover together, very, very slowly reach the summit from your heart. Love's dreams, alone, alone, slave I am from you, and a year of light I would have you, brave lover, that you live in me, discover together, very, very slowly reach the summit from your heart. I'm going to summarize what I think before I finish. I actually think it's a song about lamenting over a lost love. that Monica has suffered. She wasn't rejected because she wouldn't still have that sense of hope that they could reach the summit together. Because if you're rejected, there's a finality to it, where in love, that's it. Finito, as they say. And when she sang it, it's one of, almost like Monica has that theatrical approach, even in her body language, that she's almost saying, I just wish I could understand at that time and that place when I needed stability, when I thought I had found it, that suddenly that rock, I fell off it. And instead of holding my hands and preventing me from falling, I fell on my own, solo. Why? So obviously she's going to sit and listen to her own thoughts and think, that's the unanswered question. Why? When there's a finality like that, no, not a finality, when there's a breakup in a relation, or any relationship, there's always hope. Hope you'll reach the summit together. In other words, you'll continue your future, get over this upset, and you won't repeat the same mistakes, and you'll move on. But reality, 9 times out of 10, is that never happens. And some of us carry it in our hearts, but Monica likes to express it in lyrics like this. It's a lost love, a love she'll always carry to the end of her time, it's obvious. You wouldn't write such a beautiful, powerful ballad if you didn't still love the person enough to carry those cherished memories on in life. And that's my summary, simple to this. Beautiful song, Monica. Thank you for listening, Monica Naranjo fans. Te quiero mucho. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I can only do Italian. I can never do Spanish. Hello? I can't do a Spanish accent. So, to all of you, take care.